Just a short break for you as we get ready for this matchup. We'll take a look at the starting lineups before things kick off. For Seton Hall, a lot of mainstays in this one. You know, the ones that jump out to me, Dave, it's got to be the seniors. Rachel Geary, Kiara Pucci, Phoebe Hampson, Nat Savannah. They're the group that really anchors this program.
Yeah, and you got to hope, too, that, I mean, with the situation that Seton Hall is in right now, you can send those seniors off on a high note. So hopefully the Pirates can pick it up for the last couple of games to make sure that Natalie, Rachel, Anna, Phoebe, all the seniors have a good send-off.
Yeah, looking at Creighton, the big thing for tonight, Coach Ossett is circling number 7 in light blue. Azumi Manriki from Japan, the senior, has been so stellar. And unfortunately, she opened the season with 3 goals but hasn't scored since. She's had 18 shots but hasn't scored. She'll be someone to identify. Mentioned that she was one of the better players in this conference since Ossett got here.
Yeah, I mean, after her freshman year, she transferred from Limestone to Creighton, and then ever since, she's just been an absolute asset for the Blue Jays. Last year, a Big East all-second team selection after recording 2 goals and 1 assist. And then now, like you said, 3 goals, good for 6 total points. Also netted the game winner against a really good Iowa State team earlier this year for the Jays. So Pirates definitely going to have to be sure that they mark her.
Things are off here from O&T Carroll Field in South Orange, New Jersey. Thanks for tuning in on this Thursday night on the Pirates Sports Network. 2 teams going at it in this one, Seton Hall and Creighton. We've got the third member of our crew as well. Lauren Kai is down on the sidelines. We'll make sure that you guys can hear from her plenty throughout this matchup. She's got some keys to the game that we'll go to here shortly. But right now, it's Nina Davis with possession. Pirates playing it back in their own defensive third. Looking to find some avenues against this Creighton defense. Their last 3 games, they've allowed just 2 goals. 1 to DePaul and 1 to UConn, who has the Big East leading scorer. UConn fortunate enough to have a pair of preseason All-Big East, and those might come to fruition. Here's a chance in the box, and it's defended well. That's Manriki, who we mentioned at the top of the show.
Pirates with a good chance early. That was Olivia Beauvoir using her speed to be able to get up that wing and then get into the box, but a good tackle and a good clearance by Manriki in order to clear it for the Jays.
Here's Pucci. Lays one out on the near side. Toomey's there after the header. Puts it in play looking for Tavana. The Jays are there as Nina Davis can't chase it down. Maddie Radke does a great job holding that one up and clearing play back to Camacho. Pirates doing a great job maintaining possession in the opening minutes. Coach Ossett was excited to see this matchup because they get Creighton at home this year rather than on the road. One of the biggest differences, Dave, if you ever seen Omaha's field, it's massive in comparison to the rest of the Big East. Creighton is one of the more conditioned teams, and that home field advantage with such a large field is unlike any other.
Oh, excuse me, but the facilities that Creighton possesses are just top-notch. We know it for baseball as well. The College World Series is played there every year. So Creighton definitely has some top-notch facilities and some top-notch fields, but it's definitely hard to go across the country and play in Omaha. So very fortunate this year that the Pirates get a Creighton team who's playing so well at home, so it definitely gives them a better chance to come out victorious.
Once again, Seton Hall playing it back to their own third. We've yet to see really any possession for Creighton within the first 3 minutes. Toomey on the attack, and Solomon plays it back to the keeper. A breakthrough chance for Camacho came way out. Scratch that. That's not Camacho.
This is the most pressure that I've seen the Pirates apply in the attack in quite some time. Looks like Coach Ossett really wants them to be more aggressive in the attack. and it looks like it's working out well for him.
Here's Davis, and she goes down. It'll be a free kick for Seton Hall. We mentioned how important those keys are to the game. The third member of our crew, Lauren Kai, has more of Josh Ossett's keys.
Thanks, guys. Lauren Kai here for the Pirate Sports Network. The last game between the two teams resulted in a Creighton win. Now, the Pirates have never beaten Creighton before in program history. I asked Coach Ossett about this and if it was a factor in prepping for today's game. He said that it was not, and that they are actually expecting a new style of play from the Blue Jays with their new coach, Jerry Walker, who is actually facing a single game suspension for today's game. Now, Coach Ossett wants people to know that this team has a lot of character and that they are ready to show resilience today. They are ready to come out and play their best and defend their home turf. Now, two keys for the game today. I think that if Creighton is able to shake off the long travel and that the Pirates are able to shake off the last two games, the theme of the game today will be mental toughness, and whichever team is able to display that best today will come out on top. Thanks, guys.
Lauren, thank you so much. And absolutely right. Whatever team is going to play their best is going to come out on top. I don't think you could be more straightforward than Coach Ossett was there after Anna Prar takes the first shot of the game. That one by Lauren Kasanjan. And Dave, really, it's just been one of those things where you got to move on. It's an emotional Sunday. You play Creighton, and there's no time to really react. You got to stay emotionless. You've got 3 games left, tonight being one of them, and all of them really have to be wins if Seton Hall wants to have a chance to play in Maryland at the Big East tournament.
Yeah, I think resiliency is the perfect word. I mean, this Pirate team has faced a lot of adversity, dropping the past 3 games, but you got to put all of that behind you and be able to move past it, because now they have a very tough test in front of them, as it's not going to be an easy 90 minutes against this Creighton team who's been playing extremely well.
McCormick faces a challenge from Manrique, but luckily Pucci is there to clean things up, sends it down the near side of the field, and Davis gets a foot on it after the attempted clear from Radke, but unable to come up short. Davis, one of the better freshmen for Seton Hall. She's been stellar. The last time I saw her out here on a Thursday night, she managed to score against Lehigh. That was her first collegiate goal, and Coach Ossett mentioned, you look back at the schedule, when was the last time this team played at home? Oh my gosh, you have to dial it back, folks, to August 22nd. Home on a Thursday night. It's been a long time coming for this Seton Hall Pirates team to play a midweek in South Orange.
And what's crazy, too, it's not even that Thursday has been a night this year that they typically haven't played on. It's just that they had 3 other away games on Thursday nights this year. So
a chance for the Blue Jays off a set piece, and they bury it. Just talked about how important it was to stay resilient, but they break through on the back line. And credit, Dave, they're able to bring an extra Blue Jay forward because they pull the goalie out of net. And Alyssa Zalik does a great job finding Downing. She's able to turn the defender and strike for Creighton.